What is going on, Berlin Empire here, guys, to give you a video here to talk about the first two episodes of WandaVision have hit Disney Plus. Oh, it is so nice to get now more Disney Plus content. I love my Star Wars. I love my Mandalorian. Not a big surprise, not a big deal, or whatever you see, but you guys know what I feel. But it's nice to finally pump out some Marvel content and any other content that's like really, worth the subscription, the viewing experience, and that's what a lot of people wanted. And now we got the first one out of the gate, the first thing since Far From Home from the MCU. Now it's WandaVision, and I like it. It was a nice little treat that they did the first two episodes. In a way, if you kind of predict why they do that, you figured, okay, it makes sense because maybe one's not enough. That let's do two episodes, and judging after them, you can kind of see why. But still, it's a nice treat. It was going to go for 9 episodes. Apparently, this is following after the Avengers movies. This takes place after the Avengers movies, and it's with Wanda and Vision. But if you know with the way this layout is and what these characters can be, you're like, something's up. Something is fishy in that kind of sense. And at least judging with the first two episodes, it is like, okay, so there is this, and it's kind of hints with the name, the WandaVision. This is the television, like the television of her take kind of thing. And it's funny how we get a little bit sprinkles of, like, we've seen the I Love Lucy's, the Bewitches, all that stuff. Who knows where we're gonna go with other stuff. This is maybe like we might do Full House or something, maybe Full House. It would be so funny. We can kind of go on like some kind of full like Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad. That'd be cool to take it that kind of all the way to, like, speaking of like TV generations. That'd be cool to see. But still, you can kind of see with the way everything's presented, you're like, yeah, something's gonna go down. Something is gonna happen to these characters. And how did I enjoy it? Did I appreciate it? What were some of my flaws? What were some of the strengths I really liked? This is interesting because I can see this as, like, not everybody's gonna cater to this kind of TV, especially the dynamic, whether it's black and white and color and all that. It is gonna be catered to depending on what kind of acquired taste you have. And for me, in my kind of way, I liked it because of the of how how generational it is for me, that I can kind of relate to this stuff. And like I've said, this might be spoilers. Okay, this is a spoilers, and like I won't hold back. If I have to say something, I will. And it's a thing where, like, at the first few episodes, you get what I said the show is really gonna start out, and at least with WandaVision going through these times of TV and all, it was cute. It wasn't original, but it was nice to see, like, Vision has to impress his boss in one episode, and then the other one, Wanda and him have to do this magic show kind of talent kind of thing. But he's kind of like drunk in a sense. It's nice that they gave him like a human kind of related way to see him be drunk, even though in the own universe he's acting a certain way because of him, like, chewing gum and stuff. So I did like these things, and that's kind of what at least kept me invested with still enjoy the show. I'm like, okay, we know what kind of contained story these episodes are, but then there's still an overarching thing of how it really is gonna fully go. It's kind of like its own MCU. You gotta see bits and pieces, and then it adds up. It all adds up when you can. And knowing how Marvel's cinematic universe has a track record, and how Disney Plus likes to do their shows, you know that there's gonna be, again, some kind of resolution. The resolution that finally all adds up. So all it depends. It goes if you enjoy these episodes one by one, or you might enjoy the episodes as an overarching thing. It's interesting. It's hard to pinpoint, really. But at my own kind of personal, like, the judging of it, I liked it like that. I do want more. I really wish even with the hints we got, it's nice. I get it. It really shows from 1 to 2 how much we're going to be building, where it shows the revelation. But I kind of wish even those kind of revelations had more impact. Like, maybe it lasts longer, maybe be bigger. And this is maybe my own interpretation, but if you caught some of the dialogue, especially in episode 2, you guys notice kind of the way some actors deliver certain lines. I want to remember one that they said, but it's a lot like with Wanda. Wanda kind of has conversations with, like, the people that are trying to set up the talent show, essentially, and you can hear some of dialogue, and it kind of shows, like, this actually maybe can apply as a double meaning in a certain way. And that I did find interesting. That was kind of the more cleverness that I enjoyed. The cleverness that I was like, okay, this is really kind of smart, and I want to give it a chance though. I still want to be like this, it's a starting point for something and could lead to something bigger, you know. So I still had fun with these shows. You know, I wished it kind of broke of what really is the story. But even what they hinted, I'm like, okay, I'm curious. Like, there's a phone call through a radio, and then, you know, obviously seeing like this guy with like a bumblebee suit, girl or guy, who knows, girl or guy. And it's just, it is eerie when it gets intense. The eeriness really works for that kind of stuff. But I'm invested because of everything that is the source of these properties, and I can't wait to see more what, you know, what is going to be adding on with this WandaVision series. So let me know, guys, what you think of the series. How much did it not cater to what you wanted to enjoy, or if you really loved this series? What were your favorite aspects of the two episodes you've seen for this series? These are my thoughts and opinions, guys. It's what we're all welcome. We're all welcome to just share and all. So in the comments below, and as always, roll an empire, laugh, smile, repeat.